What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Browns video for you guys. And as you can see in this video, I'm going to review my offseason wish list and we're going to see what the Browns have done. And I'm going to talk about some free agents that the Browns could go after to essentially finish up our free agency class for this year. So, heading into this offseason, the number one objective that I had for the Browns was to improve the interior D line. And for the most part, they have. They went out and got Dalvin Tomlinson, who was arguably their big fish, apparently, because he's, I think, gotten the biggest contract of any of our free agents thus far. And then after that, we went out and got Maurice Hurst, who's solid, but he hasn't been able to stay on the field, and Tristan Hill, who's essentially a camp project. So, thus far, like we've done there. Now, my second objective was depth at linebacker and secondary. And so far, all we've done is re sign Sione Takitaki. I don't know when he'll be back, though, because again, he got hurt late in the year. That's the tricky thing about him. And then, of course, we went out and signed Juan Thornhill. So we got a replacement for John Johnson. And other than that, we haven't really done anything there. And then my final objective was acquire a speedy receiver via draft, trade, or free agency. Now, there's been rumors, but so far, nothing has happened. Now, looking at some potential options for the Browns that we could go after to round out our free agency class that would address these three objectives, we're going to start off with some possible D line options. The first one is a guy that I know Dalvin Tomlinson is probably familiar with, A. Sean Robinson from the Rams. Now, I actually just saw a tweet saying that he was visiting the Giants, so I'm not sure if he'll be on the market after a couple of days. He might be a Giant by the time this video goes up. Who knows? But he would be really solid for us. And another name is a guy that Browns fans have been infatuated with for a little while now, and that is Matt Ioannidis. I honestly think he's going to be the next guy we get if we do go after another D lineman. He seems like the kind of option that we'd go after. Probably wouldn't be too expensive, and he's solid. Yeah, he's actually pretty good. Now, in terms of linebackers, I named two more options there. The first one is, of course, re signing Anthony Walker, because that's what Browns fans really want at this point. I mean, he is a locker room guy. The guys in the locker room absolutely love him. And JOK actually tweeted out that he wants a walk back. And you got to listen to JOK. You have to. Whatever he says, you got to do it. So, yeah, Andrew Barry, if you're watching this video, which I doubt you are, do us all a favor and bring back Anthony Walker, please. Now, another name is Rashaan Evans. Now, I believe he would have connections with Jim Schwartz. I believe he was there one season with Jim. So there's that connection. But up to this point, we really haven't went with guys who have connections to Jim Schwartz. So I don't know if we're even going to look at him, but he'd be a solid option. And then when it comes to receivers, I think you already know who I'm going to talk about. And no, it's not Odell Beckham Jr. It's a guy that I've talked about a couple times already. And that is, of course, Cole Hardman. Now, if you remember in a video a while back, I talked about Juan Thornhill actually tweeting at him, essentially saying, "Hey, yo, get over here. Come to Cleveland with me." And he responded with an eyes emoji. Freaking hate that. Gotta love this time of year. You have cryptic tweet season, people tweeting eye emojis and everything, getting everyone all riled up for nothing. Classic. But yeah, I think Mecole Hardman is probably Browns fans' top target when it comes to receiver via free agency. Of course, we could acquire one via trade. There's Elijah Moore, Jerry Jeudy. I mean, of course, Cooks or D Hop. Personally, if it were up to me, I'd go with Cooks or D Hop because, of course, they have connections with Deshaun Watson. they would have that instant chemistry. And my God, could you imagine having D-Hop in this receiving core? I mean, you thought A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith were nasty. Imagine Amari Cooper with his route running prowess and DeAndre Hopkins with his ability to just absolutely embarrass you. Oh my God, bro. And then DPJ, too. Don't forget about my guy DPJ, though. My God, man. Good luck going up against this offense if that does happen. By the way, happy 1 year anniversary to Deshaun Watson officially becoming a Cleveland Brown. We all remember where we were the moment that tweet came out that said Deshaun Watson is coming to Cleveland. That's probably the biggest moment in recent Browns Twitter history. You know, right up there with the Odell Beckham trade. You know, we all remember where we were when that happened. Oh boy, I remember, man. I was sitting around here, Twitter, and boom, it pops up on my phone, and I immediately rushed to go live, and wow, I thought we were giving up a couple players or whatever, and all we gave up was some picks. Uh, Imagine though, like on the 1 year anniversary of us getting Deshaun, Andrew Berry went out and got Brandon Cooks or D Hop. Imagine if he did that. That would be lit. Now, this may not mean anything, but J.W. Johnson, who is one of the higher ups in the organization, I believe he was on Brown's Daily a couple days ago, and he essentially said, without actually saying it, that he expects us to get a receiver in the coming days. So we'll see what happens. Hey, Crazy Dog, would you be mad with DJ Chark or, Allen Robinson or whatever? Honestly, no. I'm DJ Chark. He's pretty good. It's just injuries, I think. Yeah. I don't want an injury prone receiver. I've had to deal with those before. Not fun. So let me know what you think of the five guys on your screen. Is there any names out there that you would want the Browns to look at to round out their free agent class? But we'll see what else we got. I think we have like $14 million left in cap space right now. And that's just off of Deshaun's restructure. Keep in mind, we could always restructure more contracts if we needed more money. I mean, Amari Cooper. I mean, you have Teller, Betonio, Garrett, God forbid, Nick Chubb, Denzel Ward. We have so many contracts that we could restructure too. And has John Johnson's money been put back in the cap yet or no? Or is that after June 1st? I guess we'll have to wait and see. But we'll see what else Andrew Berry cooks up for us. So if I hear anything, you already know I have a video out. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog, and I'll see you guys later. Go Browns, and I'm out. Bye bye.